In this session, I have tried to cover almost every important adjustment related to revaluation account with the help of three illustrations. Chapter under discussion is change in profit and loss ratio among existing partners, and topic under discussion is revaluation account. Revaluation account. Its meaning: the changes in the value of assets and liabilities are recorded in the revaluation account. In simple words, increase or decrease in the value of assets and liabilities are recorded in this account. This account is also known as profit and loss adjustment account. Nature of this account is nominal. Revaluation account is prepared at the time of reconstitution of partnership, that is, change in profit and loss ratio among existing partners, admission, retirement, and death. In this question, the adjustments are mainly related to the terms at, to, by, depreciation, appreciation, valueless, overvalued, and undervalued. So in solution, we will focus on these adjustments and their treatment. While preparing revaluation account, we always need to bear two things in mind. Number one, cite whether the adjustment will appear on debit or credit side of revaluation account, and second is the amount to be shown in revaluation account. So understand this illustration number one, how to prepare revaluation account. Our adjustment number one is plant and machinery valued at rupees 1,90,000, whereas the balance sheet value, book value is rupees 2 lakh. Therefore, asset is decreasing. When assets decrease, we show it on the debit side. Therefore, it will be written to plant on the debit side, and because plant is reducing, the difference will be rupees 10,000. The difference between book value and the market value is to be recorded because in adjustment statement word at is used. So whenever it is at, we have to take the difference of book value and market value. Second adjustment is bills payable reduced to rupees 30,000. Balance sheet value of bills payable is 40,000. Bills payable is liability. Liabilities are reducing, that is our benefit. So benefits are credited. This item will appear on the credit side of revaluation account. Liability reducing is a benefit. Next is amount. Balance sheet value is 40,000, whereas adjustment value is 32,000, and word to is used in the statement. Therefore, we have to take difference. 40,000 minus 32,000 is equal to 8,000. 8,000 would be recorded in amount column. Next adjustment is building overvalued by rupees 2,000. Whenever any asset is overvalued, this means actually value is less, means market value इसकी कम है, लेकिन बैलेंस शीट में हमने उसको ओवरस्टेट किया है, बैलेंस शीट में उसको ज़्यादा दिखाया है, एक्चुअल में कम है, बैलेंस शीट में हमने इसको ज़्यादा दिखाया है. Therefore, to do adjustment we have to reduce. This is our loss. Overvalued is always loss for the firm. Therefore, it will be debited to building, will be written on debit side because it is reduction in asset, or amount will be written 2,000 because buy term is used. जब statement में buy लिखते हैं, then we have to take the whole adjustment amount, no difference. Next adjustments, debtors undervalued by rupees 10,000. अब debtors undervalued means कि actual में debtors की market value ज़्यादा है, but हमने balance sheet में उसको कम करके दिखाया है. So to show in revaluation account, it is our benefit, we have to show it on the credit side. This is vice versa to overvalued. Overvalued हमारा loss है और undervalued business का benefit है. Therefore, debtors will come on the credit side being benefit. Buy लिखा है adjustment statement में, the amount will be 10,000 as it is. Next adjustment is creditors increased by rupees 2,000. Creditors increase, creditors are liability, liability increase होना business के लिए loss है. So therefore it will appear on debit side. So creditors will appear on debit side. Amount will be 2,000 क्योंकि क्वेश्चन की एडजस्टमेंट में बाय टर्म यूज्ड है. नेक्स्ट एडजस्टमेंट इज स्टॉक depreciated by 10%. Depreciation means reduction. So it is a loss for the firm. Therefore, stock will also appear on the debit side of revaluation account. The amount will be 10% of balance sheet value 80,000. 80,000 का 10%, it will become 8,000. So 8,000 would be recorded on debit side in the amount column. Next adjustment is land appreciated by 15%. Appreciation is benefit for the firm, so it will be written on the credit side of revaluation account by land. And calculation in balance sheet value is given 1 lakh. On 1 lakh 15% will be applied, so there is a benefit of 15,000 which will be written on credit side. 15,000. Next adjustment is patents valueless. Patents valueless means complete loss. This will appear on the debit side of revaluation account. In adjustment, there is no value given. We have to search the value in balance sheet, which is given 10,000. So entire 10,000 will become the loss for the business. Now we have to find the balancing figure. Credit side total exceeds the debit side. Therefore, difference will be profit to profit. First of all, do the totaling of credit side. So credit side total is 33,000. Same total will be copied on debit side, 33,000 in the amount total column. Next, find the balancing figure. Profit is a balancing figure which comes out to be rupees 1000. This 1000 would be distributed among the old partners in old ratio. The three partners names are Amitabh. Ratio is 5 to ratio 3 ratio 5. Sorry, the ratio given is 3 ratio 2 ratio 5. Therefore, Amitabh's share will be 300. Next partner is Bobby. Bobby's share will be 200. And third partner is Chandar. Chandar's share will be 500. This is how revaluation account is prepared. Understand how to prepare revaluation account of illustration 1. Adjustment number 1 is about plant and machinery valued at 1,90,000. The balance sheet value is given rupees 2 lakh. In this situation, we need to decide two things. In this question, we will discuss the adjustments related to claim for workers, provision for debtors, unexpired insurance, creditors not likely to claim, and stock taken over. Revaluation account, question number 2. In this question, our first adjustment is related to claim against workers, which is rupees 4,000. Since this is unrecorded liability, it is a loss for the firm, therefore it will be debited. 4,000 will be debited in revaluation account. To claim for workers, amount 4,000. Second adjustment is very important. It is with regard to all debtors are good. इस adjustment में कोई value नहीं given है. Whenever all debtors are good, this means we have to do the treatment of provision for doubtful debts. Debtors की value copy नहीं करनी. All debtors good का मतलब कि जो provision for doubtful debt हमें doubt था, वो अब पैसे हमारे नहीं डूबेंगे. मीन्स वो पैसे भी हमारे रिकवर हो जाएंगे. Therefore, provision for doubtful debt will be credited to revaluation account. Amount 2,000. Next adjustment is with regard to unexpired insurance. This is unrecorded asset. Therefore, it will be credited being a benefit with amount rupees 3,000. Next adjustment is creditors not likely to claim rupees 5,000. This clearly indicates कि creditors ने हमें 5,000 rupees छोड़ दिए. Therefore, this is a benefit for the firm, will be credited to revaluation account rupees 5,000. Another very important adjustment is regarding in assets taken over. In this, half the stock is taken over for rupees 67,000. बुक वैल्यू स्टॉक की है 1,40,000. स्टेप नंबर 1 में हम स्टॉक की वैल्यू को 1,40,000 को 2 पार्ट्स में स्प्लिट करेंगे, दैट इज 70,000 ईच. उसमें से एक 70,000 पार्ट has been taken over by the partners for 67,000. तो 3,000 फर्म को लॉस है. Therefore, loss will be debited to revaluation account with the title to stock. The result of this ledger account, credit side total is 10,000 and debit side total is 7,000. Therefore, there is a profit of 3,000 rupees, which will be distributed among all the partners in old ratio, because it is clearly given in the question that partners decided to prepare revised balance sheet. जब भी partners decide करते हैं कि balance sheet को new values के साथ या रिवाइज्ड वैल्यूज के साथ शो करना है तो रीवैल्यूएशन का सारा प्रॉफिट पार्टनर्स ओल्ड रेशियो में डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर लेते हैं। In this question, adjustments related to investment fluctuation fund, provision for doubtful debt, accrued income, unrecorded asset would be taken into consideration. Moreover, the treatment of revaluation profits or losses, if the partners decided to show the balance sheet at original value, will also be discussed. Solution of illustration number 3. In this, one major adjustment regarding investment fluctuation fund is available. In our balance sheet, investments book value is mentioned 1 lakh rupees, whereas market value is given rupees 90,000. This means that investment is reducing by rupees 10,000. Move on to the liability side. Investment fluctuation reserve is available 30,000. Out of this 30,000, 10,000 loss will be set off and remaining 20,000 would be distributed among the partners in their old profit sharing ratio in capital account and would be shown on debit side. I repeat the treatment. Investments book value is 1 lakh rupees, लेकिन market value उसकी 90,000 is provided. This means कि investments 10,000 rupees की हमारी less हो रही हैं, whereas liability side पे investment fluctuation fund जो कि एक backup है that is available for 30,000. हमारा loss है 10,000, वो इस 30,000 में से 10,000 सब्ट्रैक्ट करके जो बैलेंस 20,000 है that will be shown in capital account debit side and 20,000 will be distributed among the partners in their old profit sharing ratio. Adjustment number 2, it is very important, which is related to provision for doubtful debt 10%. In our balance sheet, the debtor's value is provided to us as 53,000, and under this 53,000 there is a provision of 3,000. First step, we will calculate the provision for doubtful debt according to the adjustment, which is 10%. So 10% will be calculated on 53,000. Our result will be 5,300. From this 5,300, we will subtract the old provision and our net result will be 2,300. Therefore, debit side of revaluation account, we will show 2,300. Next adjustment is related to accrued income. Accrued income is a part of unrecorded assets which will be our benefit, hence it would be recorded on credit side of revaluation account and full amount of 4,000 would be recorded on credit side. Last adjustment is regarding unrecorded typewriter. Unrecorded typewriter is again under the category of unrecorded assets. Therefore, it will also be credited to revaluation account with rupees 1,000. Therefore, our net result is profit on the debit side. The net result is 2,700. Since in this question it is mentioned that partners decided not to prepare revised balance sheet. पार्टनर्स ने ये डिसाइड किया कि हम ओरिजिनल बैलेंस शीट बनाएंगे, मीन्स रिवाइज्ड नहीं बनाएंगे. In such a situation, revaluation profit is not distributed among the partners in the revaluation account in old ratio. Rather, हम gaining and sacrificing ratio में इस 2700 प्रॉफिट को पार्टनर्स के बीच में डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करेंगे.